And what's going on, everyone? My name's Dom, and this is Completed Circuit Podcast, episode 23. We are technically, guys, 2 episodes away from technically having 6 months worth of episodes. As you know, I got my good friend Joe here.
Hello.
And we have the beautiful, lovely...
What's up, everybody? I'm Erin.
Sorry, I froze, and then I realized that the freeze would be a perfect way to mess with you on this week. So, how's everyone doing? How you doing, Joey?
Great.
Just great. Just a plain, flat great.
Great.
Erin, how are you?
I'm absolutely wonderful. Thank
Erin
you.
is absolutely wonderful. Joey, why can't you be more like Erin?
Anyways,
I could
our next topic.
So, we got a few things in the news this week. Obviously, Cyberpunk came out, and I think
What's that?
You know, Joey, yeah, I guess you wouldn't know. Joey has not had the opportunity yet to play Cyberpunk, but we're hoping to change that soon.
What's a Cyberpunk?
You know exactly what it is, you ass face.
Is it an 80s movie?
No, it's not an 80s movie. It sounds kind of 80s, actually, now that you mention it. But no, we have... so Cyberpunk came out this week. We have a couple Apple stories, and then I think we have a couple other gaming stories. Joey. Whoa. That is... Okay. I was so focused on doing the intro that I was not in any way, shape, or form focused on the article that Erin pulled up on the screen. So
I had a double glance at that.
Joey,
like, you can't. Oh.
I need to apologize. I need to apologize to you because I now realize that you have actually not been the distraction this whole time. It's been Erin. It's been Erin because that is. I gotta say, I was looking at you. And you just coughed up. I'm like, what? Do we have to do a cut? What's going on? And then Erin keeled over, started laughing. And I'm like, what? I look at the screen. I just see the word penis. So we'll get into what that's about later.
Yes, we're 5 years old, guys.
We are.
We laugh at the word penis.
It's completing the circuit. How would you say it, Erin? You have the thing.
Completing the circuit.
Completing.
Ew. We might have to beep. Put a marker.
Already?
Yep.
Beep.
Yep. Joey's just getting his beeps.
Should I just talk like beep, 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 beep?
Sometimes you do after the edit. Sometimes you do. You saw that clip I put up with our infamous multi-beep 47 beeps.
That's a record.
It's a pretty good record. So let's get started. I want to knock things out with the Apple just announced out of the blue, albeit the leakers were calling it, at least from what Erin's been telling me. AirPods Max, AirPods Pro Max. What the are they? Damn it. Give me 2. No, I think damn it's okay. Yeah, damn it's fine. Yes.
It's in the Bible.
AirPods Pro. Yeah. Joey said it. You heard it here first. It is in the Bible. Yeah. So Apple launched these and we did. Are you still thinking about the penis thing?
She's having a mental breakdown.
Did Erin break from the...
She broke some.
No. I was just trying to pull up an article about your AirPods and it went straight to a pop-up that wouldn't let me in, and it was just one thing after another.
Okay. Well, so yeah, they were finally announced. They weren't called AirPods Studio. They weren't called AirPods Pro. They're called AirPods Max, which I don't know how I feel about that name. $549 price tag, 5 colors, and no charge brick.
So you're paying $100 for colors and $49 for the piece.
Okay, so funny enough, I saw MKBHD because of course he got them early, and the replaceable soft cups, those are replaceable, right? Which is nice because then you know as your headphones wear down, you don't have to get new ones. You could just replace the things, and they're magnets, so no snapping in, no breaking, right?
Oh, nice.
Guess how much those things cost?
$250.
No, not that much.
$75.
No? Nothing, Joey? Close.
$110.
No, way too. It was $70.
Oh.
For what is effectively some basic foam leather.
Hey man, foam ain't cheap anymore. Okay,
I guess
nothing's
not.
cheap.
So they come in 5 colors. We did manage to pick some up. Apparently, they're not going to be available in stock again until March.
Did you get your pink ones that you wanted?
I didn't get the pink ones. They were out of stock. I could only get the black. Yeah, I got those. Yeah, you see that, Joey? Yeah. So, and don't think, when I got that color that I wasn't I didn't have you in mind.
It's the only color I can see. Unless they're white.
So all that being said, we have no idea what they're going to sound like, but I am curious. I guess let's start with the look because I wasn't expecting them to look that way.
I was.
You were expecting them to look that way?
I showed you this.
They looked exactly like that when you showed this to me?
Yes, sir.
They look very close to their patent.
Oh,
Yes,
really?
The only
sir.
thing different is this.
Yeah, I think...
It was rumored that it was going to be retractable so that everything folds flat
Oh, okay.
Nice.
based on the patent. But
Yeah. No, I think you're right. I think it's just that top part that doesn't look like because I mean a headphone driver is a headphone driver, right? It's
yeah.
So they got a little digital crown from the Apple Watch on them. You can turn the volume up and down with that. They got Siri, noise canceling, a billion microphones. They charge. They're stainless steel. They're apparently incredibly comfortable. And people have been comparing them to these Sonys. They're like $350. I can't even remember what the model number is, but I don't know. We'll wait and see what the reviews are from other YouTubers as well as ourselves when they come in.
I'm excited for them.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to be here when they should be here next? The 15th, I think, is when they're supposed to arrive.
It depends if my Home Depot job allows me.
So apparently, this has been an ongoing thing for Joey now for a few weeks. In order to mess with me and to not show up for work for podcast, he says he has another job at Home Depot.
That's right.
Joey, do you care to explain?
Yeah. What do you want me to say?
I want you to explain this Home Depot job.
I mean, we are doing a podcast, not a Home Depot podcast.
Completely sponsored by Home Depot.
No, but I'm actually excited for these because why can I not think of it? What are those things called again?
The HomePods?
So if sound from the HomePods, I bet you what they're doing with these headphones is kind of the same technology. And if that is the case, these headphones are going to be nothing to laugh at.
Yeah.
So they've proven themselves with the HomePod. Now, there's other issues, of course, but the sound of alone is superb. So if they can do it with the HomePod, they can do it with the headphones. Because before, when you told me the price on this, I'm like, ooh. But then I thought about it, I'm like, well, you have Sennheisers, which are great headphones.
Mm-hmm.
And granted, these are the first actual headphones Apple's releasing, besides the AirPods, but I'm talking about like headphones.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't surprise anybody with the price tag. And if it's the same technology or is as great as those, then it's worth the money.
Yeah.
Because here's the other thing. Those things are going to probably last as long as Sennheisers or even longer.
Yeah.
Because these are Apple-made headphones, and Apple is known to last.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The
So,
iPhones never grow bad.
The price, you'll get your money back. If everything I'm saying is true, you'll get your money back and some.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, it'll be...
Plus, it works with all your Apple electronics. I mean, it works with your MacBook. It works with your iPhone. It works with your iPad. I mean, countless stuff.
Yeah.
So, why not?
No.
The price, to me, is actually better than... More I thought about it, the price is actually pretty good.
You think so?
Yeah.
I know that MKBHD compared them to those headphones that I want, those Sennheisers, the HD 900s or 800s.
And those are like almost $1,000, aren't they?
They're almost $2,000. And,
$2,000.
And you need a special amp because they're high impedance, so they need a lot of voltage in order to drive those things. You can't just plug them into a normal audio output jack. You need a special amp in order to run those things. So that could be pretty expensive as well. But supposedly they're phenomenal. But that's what you had to compare them to. As like, well, technically speaking, for Bluetooth headphones, they're pretty much the most expensive Bluetooth headphones you can buy right now. So like, is it the same kind of thing with the Pro Display XDR from Apple, where it's like it's not meant to be compared to, the more consumer end. It's more at the high end. So it was an interesting little.
So if that's the case, then you're getting something that is close to $2,000 for $549.
If they can hold up.
If that is the case.
Yeah. And I hope they do. I really hope they do.
I wouldn't say they wouldn't. I mean, what is the last Apple... actually, here's a question. When was the last Apple product that didn't hold up?
The iPod Shuffle that had no screen.
I'm talking about recently, not all the way back. Recently,
the Tic Tac.
Let's say from. I'll give you a range from. When did iPod Shuffle come?
Oh man, that was like 2004.
Okay,
2005.
perfect. So 2010 till now.
2010 till now, an Apple product that did not hold up. I would have to say, Hold on, I'm going through a lot. Apple Maps. Not technically a product, but I know that one guy in Australia ended up in a forest when he wanted to go to a steak and shake.
I'd rather be in the forest.
That's funny.
You'd rather be in a forest than a steak?
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to sponsor by Steak and Shake. We're looking for sponsors, people, please.
No, but honestly, besides Apple Maps, is there anything you can think of or no?
No, to be honest, no.
So I don't see why these won't hold up either.
iPhone 6 maybe just because it bent. And so wasn't
that the introductory to the bigger phone?
Yeah. And they use lower grade aluminum, and then the 6S they went like super hard.
Yeah.
That's actually the phone. I don't know if you remember, Aaron, I don't know if you saw this. So the video that made Unbox Therapy what it is today, or at least started him off, was that iPhone 6 bend test. It got like 80 million views, and he just bent it. And now he has that ridiculous Batman basement studio. Have you seen his new studio?
No.
It's really cool.
But shout out to Lou, man. Big shout out to Lou.
Yeah. We uploaded, so we actually did some, for those who are familiar with some of our more YouTube content with our different channels. We had a rant channel, a gaming channel, and look at this dude, and the main channel. And so to help reduce the workload, we just merged everything in to one channel, which is the main channel, Completing the Circuit. If you haven't seen that yet, be sure to check it out. And we gained, after moving the rants videos to the main channel, 10 new subscribers in 24 hours, which is
awesome.
Thank you guys so much.
Lou, besides Linus, Lou was, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but one of the OGs when it comes to podcasts with technology.
I think so. I know Linus has been doing it for a while. I did not know Lou had a
or who's that other? Who's the other guy? There was Linus in the African American.
MKPHD.
Yes, thank you. Sorry, I didn't know how else to
really like the African American.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know how else to.
Joey's incredibly politically correct now. He has evolved and become a very appropriate person. He's shaking his head at the camera. Aaron, what are your thoughts on? I know Joey and I are very enthusiastic about sounds, but I'm really curious about what your thoughts are, because you know me, I get a little antsy with sound. So, Erin has been very strict about this particular purchase in ways that I'm not going to get into right now. But
please share.
Erin, what are your thoughts on price, performance, color, look?
So I don't know anything about the performance. It does seem like they won't have any special features. It looks like putting aside quality of sound, because we don't know that yet, it looks like they have all of the same features as the AirPods Pro. So, I mean, I would think that if they're going to make them so expensive, they should at least add features. But nobody's talking about features that the AirPod Pros don't already have.
Today, Junior.
So they have the noise canceling and transparency mode and spatial audio, to where when you turn your head, it does the thing,
which is a super cool.
And it is really cool. But the AirPod Pros have them. Mm-hmm. So I mean, and I totally get the importance of like good audio when you need it, though. I don't think that it's very practical for the average consumer to maybe spend this much money. I'm not entirely sure, because we don't know how great they are right now either. But I mean, I love sitting there and drowning in audio as much as the next guy, but or next girl.
I will say that what this probably has that the AirPods don't, because it's a good thing you bring up the AirPods, is these are probably going to be 1.5 billion times more comfortable. Not that the AirPods aren't comfortable.
Yeah.
But if I really snug that guy in there, it's locked and it's good. And then after about 20 minutes, I get just a tiny little ear cramp. And on the original AirPods, after a while, they would fall out. And so the idea of just being able to throw them on, right? Mm-hmm. Walk from computer to computer, go around, do your thing, much bigger battery, much better battery life, which is going to be a huge thing right there. I'm willing to bet these are going to last for a really long time, especially because you can't charge them because they don't come with a charger. Yeah, go ahead. I really want to say, when I heard that when these things are $549 and they don't come with a damn charger, they're going to start that on all of these products. Yeah, I'm going to pull a U today. I'm going to be swearing a lot. That's going too far. Because of the next, like after a certain point, you have to ask the question, no chargers with your laptops? Because they do charge via USB-C.
So what kind of chargers do these take?
They take the standard, so you get a lightning cable, Type-C to lightning, and now you have to go and buy, if you don't already have, the Type-C Apple charger.
The brick?
The brick.
Do they have wireless charging at all?
I don't think so. I didn't see anything about wireless charging, and I don't even know how you would...
Well, they have this case here that puts them in low battery power mode.
Right, it puts them in sleep mode, otherwise they'll sit and drain.
That's a very ugly case, in my opinion. What do you think, Joey?
These don't fold in to shut off.
You have to put them in the case for them to go into low.
You have to put in this bra-looking thing.
That's what people were saying. It looks like a bra or a purse. It looks like a bra.
Yep. Does look like a bra.
What? No.
Aaron, I think you have a bra that's that color, right? We're close to.
We're not here to talk about Aaron's clothing. We're here to talk about these stupid...
Here we go.
Non-charging bra-wearing headphones.
So now we got a little rage from Joe. Yeah. So apparently they have a magnet in the case when you put them in. So that's how they know. These AirPods will know that they're in the case. And so they don't know yet if there's going to be another case or if third-party manufacturers are going to be able to make cases that can do the same thing for these things. And I think
I think it's funny. It's like having your headphones in a mask for COVID.
A little bit. Go ahead.
So it doesn't come with a brick.
Nope. Stupid case.
Does that surprise you?
I was a little surprised. Yeah, for that price point, I was a little surprised.
At this point, nothing surprised me anymore.
I was a little surprised.
You're delusional.
Aaron, were you surprised? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But Aaron, you said that you wish they had more. What features?
I don't know yet. I don't know what features they necessarily could add, but they thought of the spatial audio thing, and I would have never thought about that. It just seems like a lot of money just to wear your AirPods over your ears instead of in your ears.
But it's a sound quality boost. That's really what I think you're paying for.
Yeah.
And it might be.
But.
It would be cool too. You can link them up to your Apple TV. So let's say I'm watching movies at night, right? And then it's like, oh, Aaron's asleep. I watch the movies. Joey's smiling because he understands. He knows what I'm talking about. Right? You're up late at night and you're watching some 4K definition movies. Here we go again with this stupid website.
I was trying to tell you.
I did walk into that one, and so then you can just have your,
Yeah.
Your
shut the hell up. Moment.
Shut the hell. I hate him. Okay, we're gonna move on to the next story because this is gonna get. He's broken in. All right, we got him. We got him worked up. Okay. Next in the Apple news, this one's gonna be a shorter one. Apple's working on. So as we all know, the Apple M1 chip has been. Reviews have been coming in. It's been working really well. People are really surprised by the performance, and it has I think 4 low power cores and then 6 main cores. It has 4 more. Well, yeah, apparently, Joey, they're going to give you that because now they're working on 32 core processors for Macs, including a half-sized Mac Pro. So they're going to make a smaller Mac Pro with 32 cores.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah, your average consumer chip has maybe 4. Depends. It really just depends.
I want 64.
You want 64 cores? They'll probably give you 64 cores. But if they're going to be pumping stuff out like this, I'm telling you, this is going to get crazy.
Yeah, your stuff is going to blow up in your house. It's going to be amazing.
I don't think
it's going to be a bomb.
I don't think it's going to. And I give them 5, 6, 7, 8 years like they did with the iPhone, because the iPhone performance has been phenomenal. Maybe with the exception of the 5 and below, right? No one knows what I'm talking about.
I can't hear. I have to talk to everyone on speaker.
I told you got to clean that thing out.
I did.
Did you clean it out correctly?
Yes.
Is the volume up?
The volume's up, and the speaker thing is now indented inside the phone because I got very upset.
How did you try to clean this?
No, I got upset, so I jammed it in there. I'm just take it.
You didn't really do that.
No, I didn't.
Okay, I was about to say that was. He would have called me I can't hear you, Don, but I have something to tell you. So if you're there,
I would have my speakerphone.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
Speaker on the back there.
So that's going to be exciting. I'm really excited to see what Apple's going to pull off with this. I think it's going to change the computer industry. Right now, it might not be as far as from a technical side, it's very impressive. But I can see from the perspective of with Erin, her timeline performance for Premiere Pro is going to be just outstanding. Can you imagine rendering like 4K?
She seems so excited.
No, I am super excited.
I'm excited.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
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 Well, Joey, didn't you say they're also going to bring... Where did you see that story? Apparently they're making...
Oh, yeah. So, Apple has patented matte black MacBook.
How do you patent a color? Oh, no, that's not true. Coca-Cola did. Trademark it.
Barbie.
Whoa.
Now, those are... You're going to see a bunch of different things. But, yeah, they patent... It's not going to... I've seen that one, and I saw other ones when I was looking up more that are different. But, yeah, so that is... I'm excited for that, especially if it's the same material as this, where it's all slate.
Yeah.
That's going to be nice. I know you were saying, I don't care about it because you see all the fingerprints, but for people, I like that.
Hey, if you like it, you like it. I mean, I hope that the keys aren't those colors, because that looks a little strange. Maybe it's a little too you know what I'm saying? It looks a little too contrasty for me. I don't know. Maybe
they should keep the keys the way they are on this.
Yeah.
And put it in there. That'd be fine.
Right.
Just have everything black then.
Exactly. And yeah, you have the backlight for the keyboard, so then you're fine.
Unless you turn around and do like the Magic Keyboard and have it white as the keys.
Yeah.
And then they have everything else black.
I think that's what this render is. That's just like a shadow that's making it look kind of silvery. Is there anything interesting in the article here that you're seeing?
The only thing would be that they're talking about the patent is for an intense light absorbent matte black finish, which makes me think of those black night cars. The
Vanta Black, whatever it's called. Yeah.
And so it makes me a little curious if that's the direction they're going, because it says light absorbing. I don't know. Is all matte black light absorbing?
I mean, technically, black is light absorbing.
I wonder if it'll charge by light.
Solar powered MacBook.
Why not?
The MacBook Solar.
I mean, why do all that research for that if it doesn't even charge your computer?
I don't know. I think it's just to make it as black as possible.
Have it on a sunny day and you're outside.
You'll never find it at night.
And you'll never run out of battery because you're by the sun.
Yeah. Well, that'd be for they make like MacBook Air, like air powered. Not the air power.
It floats. It levitates because it's air.
It's got a fan. Would
that be possible?
To have a floating laptop?
No, because we have wind power. Like, would it be possible to reuse all of the power that the air that your fans are blowing out of your Mac to charge your Mac? Like,
you have a physics conundrum there, because then, so to cool off your Mac, you have to run air over it, and then if you wanted to, you have another fan to catch that moving air, which is using up power to spin that. It's going to resist the air coming out. And the more resistance you give to that fan, the more power you'll get from it. But then the slower the air is going to move, so you're just gonna heat up, making that. So it's a closed system.
We are now engineers.
It's just entropy. Engineers. Okay. Well, that'll be cool. Hopefully, we can get our hands on one of those at one point. Is there any other Apple news we got, or are we just going right into gaming?
I think it's gaming time.
Okay. Can I tell him now? Because I've been waiting now for a couple days to tell him.
I have a feeling this is going to make me angry.
Okay, Joey's good. Okay, Erin's going to share because she did find the story. In all fairness, Erin found the story. Erin, tell Joey.
So we have a date-ish for Halo Infinite, finally. It is fall of 2021.
Joey took his headphones off.
I don't want to listen anymore.
And don't forget that Microsoft said they showed it at their showcase, and then 2 weeks later they delayed it.
And it was supposed to be a launch game.
It was supposed to.
Mm-hmm. This came directly from 343 Industries, by the way.
And that could be late fall, because technically November is still fall.
Yeah. Yeah. Although it does say Halo Infinite in the fall of 2021 is just the beginning of the adventure. So maybe they're only going to give you the trailer for the new version in the fall.
I could see that podcast episode now. It'd just be Joey's mad at Halo Infinite.
It does look really cool, though.
It better.
It does. Do you want to hear what they're doing to it?
Do I want to? Do you think I should? Because at this point, what's the point?
I think you should hear it.
Please tell me.
Okay, so you remember that the original Halo guy came back on the team for this one halfway through because apparently they weren't doing very well
at all.
Well, it has, because they are making a bunch of updates to the game to make it look better. And I am really curious how much of this came from everybody saying that the trailer was unimpressive and that they were stupid and it was going to fail and all that. So I wonder if that's why it's taking longer. But they're adding ray tracing.
You don't say.
They are. They're also working on a bunch of different graphics. We finally have
same weapons. That's cool.
I think I saw something. It does look visually better, but
wow,
it
visually.
Does. Like look at that detail.
Oh yeah, because I didn't see that before.
And they're adding a bunch of different customization.
Do I get to create my own character?
You do.
Do I get to create the guy inside the suit before he puts the suit on?
You might.
That's a lie.
I don't know.
I know for a fact you don't.
Well, they were talking about...
You don't get to customize the
surprises.
Dude before you put him in the suit?
What happens if you want to make it a chick? I mean, sorry, woman.
I thought they did have woman Halo ones. They
Spartans.
just have like different
chest
breastplates.
Oh, wait for it.
But what about the people that might not be so chesty?
No, it's a different breastplate. It's not the size of it. It's the shape.
I'm just saying, you might have bigger chest plates. You might have smaller chest plates. Why can't you make it to what you want?
Well, maybe you can in Halo Infinite.
Can you make a fat Halo guy, or does it all have to be muscular, skinny dudes?
Well, they probably all have to be muscular, skinny dudes, because I don't know if you'd be able to jump like 6 yards in the air if you
have boosters in your boots.
Heavier
you do.
To the
boosters in your boots. It'll lift me up.
I'll
tell you that much.
The title
boosters in your boots.
Boosters in your boots.
Boosters in your boots.
Yeah.
Rap song?
I'm gonna have some mumble rapper's gonna find this and boosters in your boots.
Who did Rooster in Your Rari? Waka Flocka. Waka Flocka Flame. He would do the boosters in your boots.
Hey Waka, if you're watching this, you're welcome for making your career relevant again. So.
Oh, that's great.
So yeah, no, that news is horrible. Everything that you just told me, Erin, I'm glad that you tried to make me feel better, but it didn't.
I did try.
You didn't?
Yeah, along with the rest of the gaming community.
Dude that originally came from Halo, well, guess what, buddy? Mark this down. Yourself. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, that was good.
Because here's the thing. You came on, and now it's going to be fall of 2021. Then what's going to happen? Oh, we're not ready. You're going to be Cyberpunk, and then it's 2022.
I really hope that doesn't happen. Microsoft.
You know what, Microsoft? Xbox failure. Yeah.
That podcast episode's doing pretty well, actually.
Guess what?
With that title.
Xbox? Now, women, please do not get offended, because this is not meant to be offensive at all. But I'm just saying, Xbox? Actually, this is going to be offensive. Never mind, I'm not going to say that. But Xbox...
Erin had her finger ready on the...
Consider Xbox like... Oh, perfect. I can say it this way. It won't be offensive. Steve Rogers. Okay, Captain America? Okay. Y'all remember who Steve Rogers was before Captain America? Before he turned into that guy? Like skinny,
the skinny
weakling, can't do anything.
Yeah.
That's Xbox. PS5 is Captain America. Okay? Weakling Xbox failure, along with Halo, should not be called Infinite by any means. Oh, wait. No, you can name it Infinite. Infinite failure. We're going with the failure terms. I'm probably not going to buy the game either. Watch it suck.
I don't think it will.
I don't... Joe, that was quite the tangent, Joey. That was quite the... Supposedly, it's going to be a long-lasting Halo. So, like, the entire span of the generation.
Oh, long-lasting.
Yeah.
Every man says that, and look what happens. Not even 2 to 5 minutes tops.
Well, we're about to get into things that... You know what? I can't. I can't. You changed the entire dynamic of the episode with that headline. So, speaking of body customization, did we have any other stories besides the Cyberpunk stuff here?
Yes. And Joey can speak on this too.
Oh, God.
Because
here we go.
He's the only one who has tried it.
Oh.
So Call of
Great.
Duty had released a new update
Another one.
that was supposed to fix all of the bugs.
Wrong. Sorry, I'm not trying to cut you off. I'm just saying wrong.
Tell us.
Like, they're wrong.
Okay.
Are you saying it wasn't supposed to fix the updates, or
No,
it didn't
I'm
fix
saying
the
I agree
updates?
with you. I'm not saying you're wrong.
Yeah.
I'm saying they're wrong. It didn't fix it.
Okay.
So just a quick little thing before you tell us, because we heard that we talked about last week how Xboxes were getting bricked and not turning back on from Cold War.
And PS5s.
And PS4s.
And PS5s, it was doing it too. So we just stopped playing our copies of Cold War because
After I bought it.
Yeah.
That the irony.
So the worst thing, so my PS4, like I told you, it did a database corruption. So I had to rebuild the database.
Oh.
The worst thing that happened, I'm sure other people have worse stories than mine. And mine's not even that bad. The only thing it deleted was my campaign saves. Luckily, it saved all my online play. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, local man goes to Sony and Activision.
Speaking of that joke, Mike, one of my buddies, Mike, not work Mike, different Mike, said you were super hilarious last week. And you too, Aaron. So I just wanted to let you guys give a little side thing. That,
well, thank you, Mike.
One of our watchers / old friend said he really enjoys your guys' shtick.
Oh, thank you.
Speaking of shticks, so in Cyberpunk.
Wait. So, Joey, did that happen after you updated it or before?
No, that was before.
Okay.
So afterwards, Dom, you were telling me about the patch. So Sean and I, Kelly's brother and I, we were going online together, 2 players, and it still crashed. Not the database, but the game would literally say, error, and then you had to send it out and all that. So it didn't fix anything.
Okay.
It didn't fix anything.
Full on error out to the PlayStation homepage, everything?
Yeah, you send the report.
Oh, wow.
That is a huge bummer, especially because this Saturday is double XP.
Again?
Uh-huh. Because we're getting ready for season 1.
Yeah, they should make season 1 free for everybody. Like, just make it all free. Give me all the weapons for free, every single thing.
Well,
this is ridiculous.
They do have gifts.
No, but I'm saying everything should just be free, period.
Well, they are free gifts.
But are we getting the entire season 1 for free, or do you still have to pay for...
I don't know. They didn't say anything about having to pay for it, but I'm new to the Call of Duty world.
Yeah, so seasons there's things you have to pay for, like weapons, and there are certain weapons that you have to pay, or operators say free. This is mark it down. Bullshit. That why should I have to pay for something that doesn't even work?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? It's really annoying, and I wanted to do a rant on this because Battlefield 4 had the same freaking issues. Not to the degree that it was bricking PS4s when that came out, but it was the same thing. You're sitting there, you're playing, you're trying to play with your buddies, you're doing this, and Battlefield games are long. I don't know how much Battlefield you've played, Aaron, but Battlefield games, especially on the bigger maps, bro, they take like an hour. They can take up to an hour. So you're sitting there, and you're doing whatever it is you're doing. You're and then at like 56 minutes, you have 4 minutes left, and then it crashes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And I stopped playing that entirely. At least these are like little 10-minute sessions, so that's not too bad. But still,
it's still annoying.
It is incredibly annoying.
It doesn't break if you're playing by yourself on the console.
Oh, it does for us, or it has for me at least.
Has it?
Mm-hmm.
It has for me as well. Or
really?
Dom's console has for me as well.
Well, she plays 90% on mine.
So it doesn't have it hasn't done that to me when I'm by myself. If I don't have Sean on it, if I'm by myself, or if I'm playing my cousin who has an Xbox. As long as it's just one-on-one from different homes and you're not using the same console, it's fine. Yeah. Otherwise, it'll crash.
Sam's was having a problem crashing.
Now, the only other one that don't crash is if you're doing... Well, you guys saw it when we all played on the custom games.
Yeah.
Yeah, on local.
Yeah.
The new update, the other update that should... I don't believe... The update should have also included 2-player zombie split screen.
Yeah, you were talking about that last week.
Not there.
So this is not working out well for them.
Oh.
No.
Well, I think they have another update the day before on December 15th. I think they have another patch going through.
It needs to be a big patch.
Yeah.
It really needs to be a big patch.
Complete reinstall.
Hopefully.
Pretty much.
Well, it's just, it's one of those things where I feel like this was one of the very few games that I feel like most people of the next gen consoles bought. I'm willing to bet like a majority, if I just had to guess, bought this game.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's bought this game. They bought it in Boston. And so they probably already made a decent chunk of change off it. So I'm wondering to what degree that they care. Without looking at sales figures, I don't know if we can try to see if we can find sales figures.
Yeah, you can.
For this game, but
it was probably like really high because this was like the only really new game for the new gen and all that. Besides, and we were all waiting for Cyberpunk,
right? And then exactly. And then Cyberpunk went out, so you needed a shooter, and you had a month. Why not? So if they already got their money back from what they used to build it, they're just going to go low end right now. Like, are they really going to care is my question. You know what I'm saying? Are they really going to?
I think they will because it'll affect them with the next game release if they don't fix it.
Halo Infinite. Oh my God. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, which did abysmally apparently.
And look what happened.
Yeah, but it didn't seem to affect them. It seems like people just bounce in. You gotta
$3
sign
billion.
into. You got your email showing there. No, you just close out the window.
No, what I'm saying is, look what happened though. They fixed the next games have been nothing compared to that.
Yeah.
So they did hear.
They did.
They listened.
They did. So they stopped making them crappy, but now they need to stop making them buggy. Yeah. And I get the new, again, if it was the PS4 version worked just fine, PS4 Pro version worked just fine, Xbox One, One S, One X, if those and PC, if those worked fine.
Yeah.
And it was just PS5 and Xbox Series X and S, I could understand. It's new hardware. I could, but this is, if it's brick and PS4s, they've had 7 years.
Yeah.
They've had like 5 Call of Duties on those things.
Right.
They know how it's unacceptable. I'm sorry. It's unacceptable. And then they want you to buy stupid elite editions and spend an extra $10 to get the next gen version. It's just nickel and dime.
Or now these season things and.
Yeah. And seasons should be once a year. I'm sorry. That's just me. They do it with TV shows.
I mean, Modern Warfare, it's at 6 seasons. It's on the 6th season now.
It's been out for a year.
It's on season 6.
Wow.
And they make a lot of money off of it, too.
Oh, I bet they do, especially because they have that Warzone thing, which is just like Fortnite. I don't get that. I tried playing that.
I don't like Warzone.
Have you tried? You haven't played any of those games?
Fortnite?
Yeah. Aaron, no?
No.
I know Sam loves Warzone.
Yeah, he likes it.
I'm just not into it.
I don't get it. You're in a big field and you randomly see a dude and you could shoot him and then you pick up their gold or their money and then you run off. It's like you're in the hood or something. Just I don't get it.
Well, it's a last man standing match. That's what it is. But no, I mean they make a lot of money. I mean, a lot of people buy from that store. Every season you'll see people just buy it all.
That's crazy.
Because it also I'm sorry, Aaron. It also progresses you too. So like if you're on tier 1, it might jump you all the way up to tier 50 if you buy like one season.
What?
Or things like that. It'll jump you up quite a few tiers.
That's goofy, and it's unfortunate too because this one's so good. This Aaron's been enjoying it. This is your first real Call of Duty, right?
Mm-hmm.
What have you thought of it so far? What's Aaron's incomplete review?
Well, I've been enjoying it. I have nothing to compare it to other than Halo, and I really liked playing Halo online. I just never really ventured into the first-person shooter online games very much. But I did find that, and only one website reported a number, but a bunch of people were reporting that they set a new sales record, and this was November 16th, 17th that people were reporting this. Yeah. So right after the consoles came out. And the number that I saw was $3 billion.
$3 billion? How many units sold is that?
That's not on this page, babe.
Wait, they made $3 billion in opening weekend?
That is what
Hold on.
It looked like.
Let me get my calculator. You guys keep going. I'm going to do some math. Calculator. Let's see. 3,000,000,000 divide by 60.
It's not 60.
$60 a game. Oh, well, it depends.
You got
Mine was 74.
Yeah, you have to vary, and that's another thing you got to put in.
It depends on how you do it. So let's say each game cost, because some people bought the deluxe edition. So if we factor it in, let's say each one was we'll just say 70. We'll just say 70, just to give them so 3 billion. That's 3 million. Okay, so that's 3 billion divided by 70. 27. Is that 42?
He's looking.
42 million units? I don't think they sold 42 million units. Well, regardless of that, it's still that's a crap ton of money.
I mean, it does make sense. Call of Duty is incredibly popular.
42 million units is a lot of game copies. That's a lot of game copies, even for like Grand Theft Auto. Like, there's
we have 2 copies for one household, so
I know.
I wonder how many others are like that.
That's an atypical use.
You think so?
Yeah, that's an atypical case. I would say the average household that has a console only has one. I don't think most people have 2 consoles.
I don't know. I could totally see kids having separate consoles while living at their parents'
Sure,
house.
but I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm saying that the average, the majority, I would say, if I just had to guess, is people that don't have multiple consoles. But either way, hopefully they fix it. It's been a cool game. But besides the bugs, it's got to go. And so I think, was there anything else? Because speaking of bugs, that's actually a perfect segue into the Cyberpunk stuff.
Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to see. What
time are we at, Erin? What do we got for the time?
44.
We're at 44. Do we want to take a quick break?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So, all right, guys. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back. And we're back. Erin, what were you just doing? Erin?
Well, at least she's not blowing in the Xbox. So that's a good thing.
We started at the same time.
Is that a funny vape or is that a vape?
Oh my god.
Are you smoking funny things?
Aaron's smoking funny things.
I am.
There's the title of the episode right there.
Super.
Okay.
Smoking funny things.
So, speaking of bugs and human body part sizes, Cyberpunk. And we're going to So this is the story that Erin and Joey
grow up.
Can I read it?
You grow up.
Erin, you go ahead and read it.
Cyberpunk 2077 characters can't get their penises to stop poking through their pants. Of Cyberpunk's 2077's launch bugs, the dick glitch sticks out.
Grow up.
That sounds like a pretty hard bug to fix.
Oh my god.
No pun intended.
Pun very much so intended. And this is one of the more funny bugs.
Is there any balls?
Oh yeah.
Or is there a ball?
No, I don't. You don't get to pick that. That's funny though. Put a marker down because I don't know what I'm going to do with that one yet. But I'm going to think about it. But
what happens if you only got a?
Okay. Wow. I don't know how much of this. What the fuck?
That's
no.
Great.
That's
grow up.
That's not real.
Okay. That's an appendage. Okay. Grow up, Dom.
That's not.
That is real. That's what men have.
No, I know that.
Men
what I'm
have
trying to
those
say
things.
is okay. Twitter.
Wow, that just dangles there. Oh.
I mean,
we should.
Are we gonna have to do a lot of censoring on this?
I don't know what we're gonna have to do.
Yeah,
we might not even be able to show this.
Yeah, probably not.
You can blur, but then you got to do tracking. I bring in After Effects, track the penis. Blur. I don't want to use that.
I'm just saying. I mean, you should be able to edit if you can have a ball or 2 balls.
You could edit.
You can customize your genitals.
And yeah, you can.
You can choose the size.
That's no joke.
The shape.
And you could pick which one. So you could have none.
Mm-hmm.
You can go vag.
Mm-hmm.
You can go penis.
And you can have a penis on your female character.
And vice versa.
So you can have boobs on your dude character?
Not boobs, but you can have the vag on the dude.
Oh.
Can I put a tattoo on the penis?
No, you could customize pube hair.
You can. You can choose the color and the shape.
Mm-hmm. Lightning bolt.
I'm totally doing Dennis Rodman. Multiple
Cyberpunk's
colors.
being super progressive.
It is, and you could pick any voice you want.
Good for them. I'm definitely picking the Michael Jackson voice.
Yeah,
well,
no,
there are 2. You get female or male.
but you can pick.
So I would pick the female.
It's it's non-gender specific.
Actually, you know what? No, I can't do the. I can't make fun of a dead man.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's probably not the best thing, but but this is one of the less intrusive bugs that Cyberpunk 2077 has been.
It's just a penetrating bug.
The penis is penetrating through the pants. That's a Peter Piper picked a patch of pickled peppers kind of penis penetration.
Jeez, can you zoom in more? My lord, keep their massive hogs. Well, that's a new one. I've never heard of it called a hog.
I haven't either. This is Polygon's wording, by the way.
It's polygon.com.
Mm-hmm. But the genital bugs are not the only bugs going around. Dom, what are some bugs that you've experienced?
So I have seen incidents where you're in the car during some story dialogue. Well, I won't do any spoilers. And then it will just freeze. And it will hold. And then it'll start back up. So it'll just like freeze on a frame. And at first you think, wait, is the game like locked up? And you wait. It's about like, I think the longest one that happened, this happened like 3 times. The longest one that happened was like maybe 10 seconds. I've seen issues where if you're in a cutscene, some of the people walking in the background will, like, their walking animation locks up. And so they just start sliding.
They're doing the forward moonwalk.
Just, without moving their legs, they just start sliding.
It's like that video I showed you with Michael Jackson as a cop.
Yeah, no. It's like you're in this really, like, it's well voice act, everything's awesome, and then it's just, you just see, it's like, what the hell is that guy doing? And he's dressed up like a gimp or something. It's just really, it's just strange little stuff. So far, the bugs haven't been that bad. I had one bug where I had to, it was during a tutorial where I had to reload a save game because it was completely locked. I was soft locked.
When do you think these bugs are going to be taken care of? Because 40 gigs of a patch, and you're still having these issues.
Yeah.
These issues should have been done with this patch at least.
Yeah, I don't.
They should have.
It just really depends on what status they were at. My guess is this. The devs probably weren't ready. They knew they weren't ready. They probably wanted another 6 months, maybe even a year. And CD Projekt Red said, well, we've already spent all this money. Like, we need our return for the holiday season. Like, this is the longest that we can give you because that's when they're going to make most of their money is during this Christmas. This is... So Aaron's going to keep looking up penises poking through pants.
Wait, can you click on that guy?
Don't click on that
No,
guy.
no, seriously. Just click because she did. No. The picture. Just click. Oh, yeah.
Oh, the hair. That guy's having a good time. He's ready to go out. He is ready to
that
party.
That looks like skinny version of, who's that dude? You know who I'm thinking of.
I know. This guy looks vaguely familiar. I think I know who you're talking about.
Like Keanu Reeves?
No.
He has the hair.
No, in fact, we shouldn't bring him up because he's not a good guy. He's that porn guy.
Oh, you're talking about...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's what he
I don't know.
looks
Let's
like.
put a marker on there. I don't know what I should... If we should be saying his name, because that...
He's not a good guy.
Yeah, no, not anymore. But those are the only bugs I've seen. Aaron, so I've been playing on Series X. Aaron's been playing on PS5.
Mm-hmm.
Have you gotten this as well? Have you guys seen the genitals?
Not yet.
Not in that way. Mine have been, nicely tucked in the pants.
So how big can you make these genitals?
Well, it's about this long.
That's the biggest.
When it's not excited.
It's not erect. I think erect. Okay.
Wait, it gets.
I don't know. We haven't gotten there yet.
Because I want to make Hulk.
I did walk past a strip club today. I really wanted to go in it, but I didn't want to abandon my mission. I'm going to go in it later.
I want to make Hulk balls and a Hulk penis.
I don't know if they have a green skin option.
I don't believe they do.
No, but just imagine how big those are.
I don't want to. No, here we go. He is just focused on getting this website out to the world. If the world is listening.
They are.
I think there's
what's been going on in our comment section?
Okay, so yeah, we've had a rampant issue on YouTube with Asian porn / sex worker websites, bots putting comments on our videos has been very, very annoying.
You're welcome.
Yeah, apparently Joey's the one that's been causing this. But yeah, the reviews have been coming out also saying that there's been lots of bugs. So far, I haven't seen anything as bad to the degree that they've seen, but their job is to review. I'm hoping to do a review for this game, or we're going to do a review or whatever.
You know what they should have done?
Hmm.
If they were going to release this game knowing that there's going to be issues, that what they should have done is had it where if you have issues, you can submit something with a screen capture of what's going on.
I thought about that
because that's what Call of Duty has. Because when Call of Duty crashes, it'll literally PlayStation, you get a report, it does a screen capture for you, so you don't even have to do it, and you just can write your description of what's going on, and then you submit it.
Yeah, PS5 has that too with Call of Duty. I haven't. It hasn't crashed out yet, though. That
No,
only
I'm
happens
not
when it
saying just
crashes.
if you see something.
Oh, if you see something, say something.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying is if something happens, there should, if they knew this was going to happen, basically have it like a beta. Not, of course, not release the game as a beta, but have that option where you can be like, I need to submit this to the dev.
Yeah.
This or that. This way, they're like, okay, they know exactly what's going on. So they're not playing this game of, okay, what else is going on? You know, they have reports now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And those reports are quite, if they're set up properly, those reports can be quite useful.
Yeah.
They're very, very helpful. And it really just depends on, I think it depends on a couple of things. Because I think inside the console, there are settings to what? Erin, were you making faces? Do you have something to say? Do you have something you wanted to?
No, I was just looking at the lighting. Don't mind me.
Okay.
Oh, I'm literally thought there was something. I'm like, what's going on?
I just saw Joey like eerily look over at Erin and the microphone's blocking her face. She's at the table now. And I was like, okay, did I miss something?
Because the viewers wouldn't be able to put that together by themselves.
So I think that, it depends on how it gets cut up in the editing process.
Next.
I'll give you next. Yeah, those reports go up. I think you have to do like send analysis to developers and stuff like that. You have to have that enabled, but those can help a lot. I mean, hopefully they get it fixed. I'm assuming they're working their asses off to try to get it fixed.
Actually, you know what? While we're talking about this, I wonder if on the if there's a website that you can report bugs, even though that's like a pain in the butt, that you have to literally go on a website to report anything, and you can't just automatically upload it.
Yeah.
But I wonder if they have like a thing where you can, if you're experiencing issues, report it.
It's plausible. Yeah, no, Joey, you're looking for that now? What did you just go to? What did you just do? Joey has a very strange face. What?
Well, I mean, we have the penis issue, but I didn't know there was also breast poking through glitches.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You can customize. You mean perky? You can customize those too.
Oh, I know. So I was watching Sasha Grey, and Sasha Grey on her YouTube channel was doing this thing about with Cyberpunk and creating her character, and yeah, it was very interesting. She kept it very to her, very very nice.
Uh huh.
But yeah, she was saying she was showing that the boobs can get big or they can get smaller, and they're nice and firm.
I don't know how you could tell the firmness, but wait, when you were watching on YouTube, was she live streaming it?
No,
sure
the
this
one
was a video game you were watching.
I can show you, and I promise it is.
Let's wait for my AirPods Max to come in, and we can.
No, I'm being serious. It is.
To sleep.
And Aaron, I swear to you.
Well, I'm just asking, was it uncensored?
Well, no, what you just pulled up.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like her being.
No. I'm saying, did she show this uncensored?
Yes.
This game footage uncensored on YouTube?
Yes.
Oh wow.
So, Aaron, can you pull up YouTube real quick? I just wanted so people could see. I promise it's nothing bad. I promise.
Okay. I mean, I have no idea how we're going to censor this stuff. I just wasn't expecting the things that I saw during character customization.
Honestly, I don't think we need to censor it because it's just a video game, right? I mean,
it is also not safe for work.
Yeah, so can you imagine like you're one of our listeners like, oh, Complete Circuit, that episode just came out. I'm going to listen to that. All right, I'm going to have that playing in the background. I'll get it on YouTube. My boss walks by and there's a penis.
Yeah. Did you find the one with Sasha Grey? That's not. Yeah, just look up Sasha Grey Cyberpunk.
Okay, hold on. You got to be very careful.
It'll pop up.
But Google is going to be aggressive. Okay, whew. Sasha Grey makes herself in Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah. Look, she has the microphone. We need those microphones.
I agree.
Everybody has those damn microphones. Let's see. Oh, yeah, no. Sure enough, uncensored.
Yeah, it's not like the Long Beach Griffey one. Is
the volume working? I think it's on 10.
She's not talking.
She will. You kind of are going back.
You gotta kick it up to like half.
Well, my YouTube volume was muted too.
Oh. Anything? We're getting anything? No?
I'm not hearing anything. We had this problem last time too.
We did. Make sure your sound output's on the...
We checked that last time too.
Yeah, it's on the Dell. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
So yeah, I mean, I can narrate this.
Regardless.
So yeah, Sasha Grey is going through everything, showing people creating the character. She's obviously creating a female. I'm trying to wait for the one part here.
It was just of her adjusting the size.
Yeah, I mean, so there you go. There's that, and then
there's that.
And then if you want to see
there
more, check out our gaming channel.
Yeah, exactly.
Or the main channel.
The main channel, yeah.
Find them, right?
Yep. Main channel at night.
Yeah. Completing the circuit after dark.
But so she does. I mean, I don't know exactly when, but you'll see that you can make them bigger, you can make them smaller, things like that. So, but yeah, I thought it was a pretty cool video that what she was doing. I found it really interesting. I'm just like, wow, you can do all this. I didn't know about the other thing you can do.
Yeah.
But I think it's really cool that you can get that descriptive of a creation.
Yeah, dude.
So
it's pretty detailed. It's extra detailed without being too detailed. Because some of those games like Black Desert, there's this MMO called Black Desert, and you could morph the shape. You could make any person's face. Someone made a Donald Trump orc. Not even joking. I swear, Aaron can pull it. Look at that Black Desert Trump. Yeah,
no, you're right.
You can make any face. Like, it was an incredibly. As a matter of fact, they
Black
released.
Desert.
Yeah, it was an online game we played for a while.
Is. It's still very popular.
It's still very popular. So they actually, because the character customization is so sophisticated, they released just the character customization. See, the character customization program. They released it before the game even came out, like a month before, so you could build up your character and then export the data, and then when it was time to play, you just import it and you were already done. They went pretty. It's pretty ridiculous. So it's
That's
nice.
Cool.
Yeah, I feel like, but I mean, you could spend hours and hours in that thing.
Well, Cyberpunk, you can do the same thing. I mean, you can have a micro penis, you can have a big penis.
You can. I don't think you need hours to determine.
You might need to do the veins a different way. I mean, it's all about.
I feel like that's what Joey would look like if he was skinnier and didn't have beard and had blonde hair.
It looks like a blonde orange Elvis.
A little bit. So yeah, I mean, hopefully the Cyberpunk stuff gets fixed soon. It has been a fun game. You're staying to check that out, right? You're gonna want to check it out a little bit. Start at the beginning. No, you're not gonna play it all.
No,
not even from the beginning.
No,
not even the slightest bit.
No, I need to have it on my own. Okay,
Joey needs to have it on his own. That's fine. That's fair. That's understandable.
It's something that I need to experience.
And did we have any more stories for Cyberpunk, or was that it?
We don't have any other stories.
We don't have any other stories?
Can you customize the brain?
No. Well, you kind of can with stats.
Oh, I thought you maybe can.
No, you can't go in it. I'm not exactly sure what the hell Joey's talking about. So before he gets into something incredibly inappropriate, let's close it out. So, anyway, guys, so that has been episode 23 of the Completed Circuit podcast.
Michael Jordan.
He's starting now. I gotta close it out quickly before he gets into it. So thank you guys again for watching. Be sure to check out the main channel, follow, subscribe, review, all that fun stuff. Like, let us know if there's something that you want us to talk about next week. If you see anything, so we'll start throwing us news stories. If you are watching, you made it this far in the episode, please start. If you see an interesting news story, kick it to our Twitter at Completing the C. You can find all the information on the main channel or on the main channel or on the podcast page. As always, talk to you soon.
See ya.
Take care, guys.